Hello, my lovely people. I'm back today with yet another video. Uh, Welcome to my YouTube page. And today, what brings me to make a video is about the weather. I think you can see the light on my face. This is what we call natural light. It's direct from the sunshine outside. You can see outside is really bright. And I'm so happy for this. It's shining out there, but when you go out, it's really cold. You have to have your jackets on. But I'm so grateful. I've really come to realize that there are things that if you have something, you never value it. But after you don't have that thing anymore, then you start remembering and you're like, I used to have such a thing. And I never valued it, but now I need it. And when you cannot have it, or you cannot get access to it anymore. When I was in Africa, in my country, we have like only two seasons. We call them seasons. We have dry season, and then we have the rainy season. But even if it rains, it would rain heavily, but after a few minutes, the sun will come up. And it was so lovely. But when I was there, I always never realized the beauty of the weather that we had. Like it could rain and we complain, oh, it's raining, it's too much rain. And yet remember, it rains and then immediately after the sun comes up and then it's all dry again and all is good. Or most of the times it's really hot. You don't need to cover yourself with jackets. You only just need to drink a lot to dehydrate and things like that. And even the heat is not so much. Like in my country, it's hot, but not so much because we are not in the desert area. So here, after coming here, I realized that there are small things I always took for granted. But after going into another part of the world, I started valuing those things. Now, like the sunshine. Who never knew? Actually, I never knew that I would smile or I would laugh or I would be happy when the sunshine just comes up like this. That I'll sit there and be filled with joy just because of sunshine. I never knew this that would really ever happen in my life because it's something I always had in plenty. I grew up like seeing a lot of sunshine, and it was not something that I even could think about because I know it's going to be morning. At this time, the sun will come up and it will be hot the whole day. So I just took everything for granted. But after reaching this part of the world, I'm like, oh, when the sun comes, I feel happy. Sometimes when I'm home with kids and I'm like, the sun is up, I'm like, yay, today the sun is up. Come, let's go walk outside. I'm so happy. I feel like right now, this is where I want to sit. Or I would go outside and just stand directly, towards the sun. And this is really amazing. Look how bright it is outside. Look, but it is cold. It's really cold there. But only seeing this sunshine, I'm really so happy. And I think my plants are also happy and rejoicing together with me. They are my plants, my flowers. They must be rejoicing, saying, oh Lord, if it is a special meal today, they're not on really a special meal, a buffet. Oh my God. So we should actually, the importance of this video was for me to share with you that we should appreciate everything that we have. Sometimes you might not see value attached to it, but when you go in another area and you see that people are missing or longing to have it, then you will thank God. Then you will thank God and say, thank you, God, for this and this. Sometimes it might not be the sun. It might be something else. that you have and you really take for granted. But if you ever meet someone who needs the same thing you need and is yearning to have it, and he or she cannot have it and is longing to have it, that need, that urge, if you ever meet that person, then you will know or start valuing what you have. It's like families. Like, there are people, when you're married and you really take like your marriage for granted, but there are people who are there praying and they're like, I wish, I get this. I wish I get into this. You have it, and other people are really praying hard, are longing so hard to get to where you are. Sometimes it's jobs, you have it and take it for granted, you go late, you don't do assignments. But there is someone there who is like, I wish I could just sneak, even though I don't sit on that desk and I'm just cleaning in that company, it would be an okay for me because I'll have food on table for my family. So let us appreciate always what we have. And sometimes we never attach value to things unless we get to places or to people where we could make comparisons. So I'm so happy because of the sun. I'm happy because of the weather. I think I should take children outside for a walk and they play outside, because it's sometimes long, like when it's not hot and it's no sunshine, you feel like there is no need of going outside. But I'm so grateful to God today. It's really nice weather. The sun is up there. Yesterday I was talking to a friend. She's in America. And she was telling me, oh, you don't have snow? I said, no. And she said, here we have a lot of snow. And she said, I think it was -10. I said, what? That's too cold. Then when she told me that sometimes they even, like last year, they had even -4, I said, what? Then I should be grateful, because here we've never even reached minus. Ever since I came, I've never seen -30 or -20. So always be grateful to God with what you have, with where you are. Sometimes it might seem like it's hard. It might seem like sometimes we have things and we're like, now why should I thank God for? I thank God for this. Like people who are living near lakes and rivers, they can never think that there could ever be a water shortage. They can never think like things to do with I don't know, that someone could die of thirst. They are like, because they see the lake is right there or the river is just there besides their homes or whatever. But when they reach in a desert area, and they can't even find water or any lake, not even a well, then that's when they can start valuing the river they left home or somewhere. And then that's when they can even stop, like some people throw dirty things, plastics, whatever, in river or in water. But if those people reach into the other side in other situations, then they can learn to value what they have. Have a lovely Sunday. Love you all. A blessed Sunday to you all. Always remember, appreciate what you have, value what you have. Bye-bye.